Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram 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 Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram 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 Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram 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 Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram 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 Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram 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 Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram 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 Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram 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 Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram 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 Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram 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 Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram 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 Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram 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 Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram 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 Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram 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 Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram Ram, Namah Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Shri Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Shrimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Namo Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pacharane Nirvishesh Shunyavadi Pasyadyesh Tarane Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasari Gaura Bhaktivinoda Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram 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 Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram 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 Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram 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 Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram 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 Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram 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 Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram 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 Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram 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 Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram 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 Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram 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 Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Nam Dam Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Nam Dam Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Nam Dam Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Nam Dam Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Nam Dam Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Nam Dam Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Nam Dam Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Nam Dam Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram Ram Nam Dam Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Nam Dam Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Nam Dam Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram Ram Nam Dam Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Nam Dam Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Nam Dam Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Nam Dam Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Nam Dam Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Nam Dam Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Nam Dam Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Nam Dam Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Nam Dam Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram Ram Nam Dam Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram Ram Nam Dam Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Nam Dam Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Nam Dam Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Nam Dam Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Nam Dam Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Nam Dam Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Nam Dam Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Nam Dam Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Nam Dam Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Nam Dam Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Nam Dam Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Nam Dam Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Nam Dam Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Nam Dam Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Nam Dam Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Nam Dam Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Nam Dam Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram Ram Nam Dam Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Nam Dam Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Nam Dam Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Nam Dam Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram Ram Nam Dam Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Nam Dam Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Nam Dam Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Ram Ram Nam Dam Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram Ram Nam Dam Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Ram Ram Nam Dam Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Ram Ram Nam Dam Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Nam Dam Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Nam Dam Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Nam Dam Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram Ram Nam Dam Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram Ram Nam Dam Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram Ram Nam Dam Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Ram Nam Dam Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Nam Dam Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram Ram Nam Dam Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram Ram Nam Dam Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram Ram Nam Dam Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram Ram Nam Dam Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram Ram Nam Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram Ram Nam Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Nam Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram Ram Nam Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Nam Dam Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram Ram Nam Dam Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Nam Dam Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram Ram Nam Dam Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram Ram Nam Dam Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Nam Dam Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Nam Dam Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Nam Dam Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram Ram Nam Dam Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Nam Dam Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Nam Dam Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवर धारी यशोदानंदन ब्रजधर रंजन यशोदानंदन ब्रजधर यमुना तीरवनचारी यशोदानंदन ब्रजधर यमुना तीरवनचारी जय राधा माधव कुंज विहारी गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवर धारी जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवर धारी जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवर धारी यशोदानंदन ब्रजधर रंजन यमुना तीरवनचारी यशोदानंदन ब्रजधर रंजन यमुना तीरवनचारी जयो जगन्नाथ जगन्नाथ बलदेवा जय सुभद्रा जय गौरनिताय 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 जय गौरनिताय जय जय प्रभुपाद 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 जय जय प्रभुपाद जय जय गुरुदेव 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 जय जय गुरुदेव नित्याय गौरा हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल नित्याय गौर हरि बोल श्री 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 राधा गोपी वल्लभ की जय श्री जगन्नाथ बलदेव सुभद्रा मैया की जय श्री गौर निताय की जय श्री नित्यानंद त्रयोदशी की जय श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय निताय गौर हरि प्रेमानंद ओम ज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरोन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः श्री चैतन्यं मनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपः कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकं वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरौ श्रीयुतापदकमलं श्रीगुरुं वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातां सहगना रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजना सहितं कृष्ण चैतन्य देवं राधा कृष्ण पादान् सहगना ललिता श्री विशाखान्वितांश्च हे कृष्णा करुणा सिन्धो दीनबन्धु जगत्पते गोपेशा गोपिका कान्त राधा कान्त नमोस्तुते तप्त कांचना गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभो नित्यानंद गदाधार शिवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे प्लीज रिपीट आफ्टर मी ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय 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 नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरये नष्टप्रायेषु अभद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया भगवती उत्तमश्लोके भक्तिर्भवती नैष्टिकी कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय देवकीनन्दनाय च नन्दगोपकुमाराय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः नमः पंकजनाभाय नमः पंकजमालिने Namah Pankaja Netraya. Namaste Pankajangre. Namo Mahabadanyaya. Krishna Prema Pradayate. Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya. Namine Gauratvishe Namaha. Namo Brahmanyaya Devaya. Gau Brahmana Hitaya Cha. Jagadhitaya Krishnaya. Govindaya Namo Namaha. Nama Om Vishnupadaya. Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale. Srimate Bhakti Vedanta. Swami Niti Namine. Namaste Saraswati Deve. Gauravani Pracharine. Nirvishesha Shunyavadi. Pasyatya Deshatarine. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Prabhu Nityananda. Shri Advaita Gadadhara. Shrivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hukum karoti vachalam pangam langayate girimyat kripahtamaham mande Shri Guru Dinatarinam Shri Paramananda Madhavam Shri Chaitanya Ishwaram. Om Pavitro Pavitro Va Sarvavastham Gatopi Va Yitsmaret Pundarikakshaprasah Vyantaram Sucham. Shri Vishnu, Shri Vishnu, Shri Vishnu. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. So our goal of our satsang is to chant Hare Krishna, right? And by chanting Hare Krishna, we have completed our satsang. Then remaining is detail. Next 1 hour or so that I am going to speak is only detail. The whole point is to come together and chant Hare Krishna. Harar Nama, Harar Nameva Kevalam, Kalau Nastheva, Nastheva, Nastheva Gatarvata. 3.14. Yes, sir. Sorry, Mike. Very, very famous shloka of Bhagavad.
Annat bhavanti bhutani Parjanyat anna sambhavah Yajñat bhavati parjanyo Yajñah karma samudbhavah.
Repeat after me. Annat, from grains. Bhavanti, grow. Bhutani, the material bodies. Parjanya, from rains. Anna, of food grains. Sambhava, production. Yajna, from the performance of sacrifice. Bhavati, becomes possible. Parjanya, rain. Yajna, performance of yajna. Karma, prescribed duties. Samudbhava, born of. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki. Please repeat after me. All living bodies subsist on food grains, which are produced from rains. Rains are produced by performance of yajna, sacrifice. And yajna is born of prescribed duties. Right? It's a big science in it. Very big science. Krishna is telling about the entire material creation in one shloka. How living entities come, how they live, how they survive in this world, everything is telling. So I request one of you to take the mic. Anil, you can read the first paragraph. Please everybody focus as Prabhuji reads.
Purport. Srila Baldev Vidyu Bhusana,
Baladev Vidya Bhushana.
Baldev Vidyu Bhushana, a great commentator on the Bhagavad Gita, writes as follows: Ye Indraye Angataye Vashti Tama Yajnama Sarveshanamam Vishnu Abhyach Archaya Taj Chestam Ashtanati Tena Tad Deha Yatram Sampadyanti Te Santa Sarvavesh Veshvarasya Yagna Purushasya Bhakta Sarv Kil Vishayar Anadi Kal Vivirdhara Atmandava Pratibandikar Pratibandhakari Nikala Prepare Bimuchante. The Supreme Lord, who is known as the Yagna Purusha or the personal beneficiary of all the sacrifices, is the master of all the demigods, who serve him as the different limbs of the body serves the whole. Demigods like Indra, Chandra and Varuna are appointed officers who manage material affairs, and the Vedas direct sacrifices to satisfy these demigods so that they may be pleased to supply air, light and water sufficiently to produce the food grains. When the Lord Krishna is worshipped, the demigods, who are different limbs of the Lord, are also automatically worshipped. Therefore, there is no separate need to worship the demigods.
Yeah. You want to read to this? For this reason.
For this, devotees of the Lord who are Krishna consciousness offer food to Krishna and then eat, a process which nourishes the body spiritually. By such actions, not only the past sinful reactions in the body are vanquished, but the body becomes immunized to all contamination of material nature. When there is epidemic disease or antiseptic vaccine protects a person from the attack of such an epidemic, similarly, food offered to Lord Vishnu and then taken by us makes us sufficiently resistant to material affection. And one who is accustomed to this practice is called the devotee of the Lord. Therefore, a person in Krishna consciousness who eats only food offered to Krishna can counteract all reaction of past material infections which are impediments to the progress of the self-realization. On the other hand, who does not do so continues to increase the volume of sinful actions, and this prepares the next body to reassemble hogs and dogs to suffer the resultant reactions of all sins. The material world is full of contaminations, and one who is immunized by acceptance of prasadam of the Lord, food offers to Vishnu, is saved from the attack, whereas one who does not do so becomes subject to contamination.
Hare Krishna. Any Mataji wants to read? Yeah, thank you.
Food grains or vegetables are factually eatable. The human being eats different kinds of food grains, vegetables, fruits, etc. And the animals eat the refuse of the food grains and vegetables, grass, plants, etc. Human beings who are accustomed to eating meat and flesh must also depend on the production of vegetation in order to eat the animals. Therefore, ultimately we have to depend on the production of the field and not on the production of big factories. The field production is due to sufficient rain from the sky, and such rains are controlled by demigods. like Indra, sun, moon, etc. And they are all servants of the Lord. The Lord can be satisfied by sacrifices, therefore, one who cannot perform them will find himself in scarcity. That is the law of nature. Yajna, specifically the Sankirtana Yajna, prescribed for this age, must therefore be performed to save us at least from scarcity of food supply.
Hare Krishna. So, here in this verse, I'll read the translation again. 3.14. Sannat bhavanti bhutani parjanyad anna sambhavah yajnat bhavanti parjanyo yajna karma samudbhavah. All living bodies subsist on food grains, which are produced from rains. The rains are produced by performance of yajna, sacrifice, and yajna is born of prescribed duties. So 4 different links Krishna is doing here. One is living entities and what do living entities live on, and for that they depend on the grains. And grains only come when there are rains. Right? When there are no rains, you can't see grains. And performing yajna brings those rains. Yajna means sacrifice. Yajna, the moment you say yajna, the only thing that comes to your mind is keep 20 bricks, put some sand, put some, sticks in that and burn. That is yajna. No, that is not yajna, that's fire. Yajna is much higher. Actually, the definition of yajna can't be told in English. In simple words, it's sacrifice. It is your contribution, your prayer, your consciousness, everything you're offering. Many words together can summarize into that word yajna. It's very difficult otherwise. Basically, your gratefulness is yajna. Thank you for giving me this body. Thank you for taking care of this body. That is what you are putting together in that sex. Swaha means what? I'm offering. Please accept, right? Like that. So when you do that, then devatas are happy and then they supply the needful. What all they supply? They supply rain, they supply air, they supply earth, right? Bhumata, and they supply grains. Now grains are not unlimitedly available. Grains are in a fixed quantity given to Brahma. When Krishna told, create this world, he also has to give something, na? Okay, these living entities give them bodies. For their bodies, I am giving you this much quota of grains. Then Brahmaji gives the grains to Bhumata. They say, okay, you supply the grains wherever you want. Right? And Brahmaji gives all the powers to all the devatas, as given by Lord Narayana. And he tells, okay, Varuna Devata, Agni Devata, all devatas, do your part, do things. We discussed this last class on length. So all devatas are trying to please the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Lord Krishna, Narayana, right, by performing their duties. Now, how did we all come into this world? How did we all come? To some embryo, some mother's embryo. But what went into that embryo? Life, in the form of semen. Right? Inside the semen there are what? Living entities, sperm cells. Right? And where are the sperm cells coming from? Who is producing them? Through your dialysis system. And where is this dialysis system getting the life from? Through which it is producing all this and sending it inside? Grains. Grains. If you don't eat grains, you can't produce semen. And if you don't have semen, you can't have procreation. You can't have living entities coming. Right? And where are the grains coming from? Rains. What is sending that? In every drop of rain, there are living entities. Every drop of rain. Look at the technology of God. He is sending the souls right there into the planet through rains. We all were a drop at some point. Can't believe, right? Because stupid science can't understand even now. Right? They are still figuring it out. It's all given in one shloka. Krishna is telling. That rain sends the living entities, and that rain also produces the grains. That's why they say don't waste grains. And that's why they say don't waste semen also. Because it's living entities. Right? The living force. Right? There's so many things inside it. Right? And that living force, when it goes into the grains and we consume the grains, that nourishes the body and also souls enter into your body. And then you are ready to procreate the next living entity through you. Prabhu, itna technology, bahut kuch hai. So many things are. And actually I'm telling in very short, this is a huge subject in itself. And we can't research and do anything about it. It is the way it functions. Nobody can anybody produce this kind of thing in a laboratory? You're producing grains, from grains, living entities, from that living entity, another living entity, reproduction is happening, everything is happening. Fresh water rains are happening. So much, living entities need fresh water, right? We all need fresh water. Then why did Krishna create so much salt water? Yes. Go and ask a scientist, whatever a country is from. Why did, if you are a god, you should have some brain, na? Everybody needs fresh water. Why is he producing so much salt water? I told this in SSR. You go and ask this question in Massachusetts Institute of Technology, MIT also, they don't know. It's so simple and beautiful. Krishna's creation. He preserves the water. When there is salt, contamination doesn't happen. He preserves the water. And when there is salt, evaporation happens easily. You take 2 bowls of water, put one in salt, keep both of them in the sun, you see which one evaporates first. Right? See the technology of Krishna. He is giving Varuna Dev the option where he wants to put the rain. Right? So he will evaporate and he will take the clouds to a place where he wants the rain to happen. Where the rain will happen? Where nature is worshipped, where Bhumata is worshipped, where Gaumata is worshipped, where there are devotees. Even one devotee is there, Krishna will send rain to the continent. One devotee is more important than 55 crores of useless fellows. For one devotee, this world is functioning. You may ask, Prabhu, so much pap is going on in Kali Yuga. Why are there still rains? Because some people are chanting Hare Krishna. The day devotees leave, all Vaishnavas leave this planet, rains will stop. They'll stop. Grains will stop. Vegetation will stop. People will eat each other. Cannibalism will come. Don't think I'm talking some Hollywood movie. This is mentioned in Bhavishya Purana and it is going to happen. Already started in some places. Places will turn into deserts. When the rain will not happen, what will happen? There won't be any rivers, there won't be any lakes. And it will become a desert. Bhumata will suck all the nutrients down. Nothing will happen. And then what will happen? What will you do in Mayam Krishe? How much will be the Mayam Krishe value? Abhi kitna hai bro, square feet? Iska value zero hai, zero. Zero. If we have even one tinge of pride that we are living in a community which value is more, you are the biggest FOOL on the planet. The value is zero because value of entire material world is zero. What to speak of your house? Zero. Little earthquake, one crack in block 1, finish. Kitna value block 1 ka? Block 2 ka, block 3 ka. Kitna hai? Will you buy a flat with one crack? 20 rupees per square feet also will not give. The moment you see one crack in it. And you are thinking, walking, oh, mera property hai, bahut hai mera. Pagal hai. You are a fool. In front of Prakriti you are nothing. Krishna is telling, perform yajna to please those devatas so that they'll supply the needful. Parjanyat anna sambhava. Anna is coming from Parjanya, rains. And rains are coming from yajna. Prabhuji and Mataji, it's a science. That's why in earlier days, they would just perform yajna whenever they wanted anything. Yajna doesn't mean just going and putting something and saying swaha, swaha, swaha. No, you are praying, you are sitting there, you are calling for the devatas, you are begging that please do something for my kingdom, something for my house, something for me. Please forgive my offenses. I am serving Gaumatas. From the Gaumatas, happiness, milk comes. From that milk, proper churning, butter comes. From that butter, ghee comes. And that ghee is very pleasing to Lord Sri Krishna. I am offering that ghee in this yajna. Please accept my offerings through this ghee. Even if one thing is not correct in that, the offerings will not go and you will not get the result. Even if one thing is not correct. That is how pure the yajna should be. Even the Brahmana who is sitting there and chanting, his little diversion of consciousness, yajna is failure. He is chanting some mantra, and then in between he thinks, where did I keep my car keys, where did I close my house? Finish, yajna is failed, khatam. Yajna will not work. Yajna phala will not come. What to speak of Brahmana sitting with a mobile phone in between? What will come? What will come? Ash will come. That's all will come. Knowing this, Krishna has prescribed the Yuga Dharma of this Kali Yuga as chanting of God's names. That we can't perform proper yajna also. Does it mean we should stop all yajna? No. Perform the yajnas. Perform the yajnas. But while you perform the yajna, chanting of God's names with concentration is more important than what you are putting inside. You understand? Because that works in this. Harera Nama, Harera Nama, Harera Nama eva kevalam. Kalau, in this Kalyuga. Nasteva, 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 Gatiranyataha. Right? Nothing else will work, nothing else will work, nothing else will work. Except this. So chanting of God's names is very, very important. Right? Then yajna will be perfect. And when yajna will be perfect, you will get the results of the yajna. Devatas will be very happy. Sarvam Krishna Arpanamastu. Everything is finally yours, Krishna. Bhokta Ram, Yajna Tapasam, Sarva Loka Maheshwaram. You are the Bhokta of everything. Krishna is telling, I am the Bhokta of everything. I can accept all the offerings of all living entities. I can accept. You should have the capacity to accept also. What is the capacity of giving? God is not only great because He gives, He is great because He accepts also. Can you accept the yajna phala of all the yajnas? You can't accept. You need that capacity. Narayana has that capacity. Not everybody has that capacity. Right? So you perform yajnas, the devatas are happy, and when the devatas are happy, they supply the needed resources which are needed for us. Without that, we can't survive. You think artificial intelligence will save this planet? It will destroy this planet. Just keep seeing what will happen. We are only going towards an edge which is going to cut all of us into pieces. Yes, we are saying it is important, it is good, but to what extent it will be used? Where it is going to interfere? Where our thinking ability will go aside? Where we can't, it has unbelievable repercussions. Today somebody can make a video on you without you being present. Where are we going? You are respectfully covering your body, somebody can show you naked. Not only in picture, in video. When that came out recently in America, what is it? Elon Musk, his software AI software that he brought forward.
Grok.
Huh? Grok, something. What did people use it first for? To convert people into naked. See the pervertedness of people. What will they use the IT software for? What is the most watched thing on internet? Pornography. Not any website. Most. People, lust, it is burning in Kali Yuga. It's burning. It's everywhere. Right? And what will the technology be used for? Only for destroying ourselves, nothing else. Just a matter of time. You keep seeing. I'm not against technology. Technology is recording right now in YouTube. Technology is being used in a mic, which is good in Krishna's service. But when you keep it aside, when you keep the morals aside, this very technology will be the reason for our destruction. And it will go in that direction because Kali Yuga is like that. We are creating it. Artificial intelligence. Right? Artificial intelligence cannot conduct yajna. And yajna will not be accepted if it is conducted one day also. You create a whole machinery which keeps doing swaha, swaha. One robot will start putting swaha, swaha. What will come out? Nothing will come out. Right? Yajna has to be performed by human beings. Manishi. In Sanskrit, the word manishi means the one who is intelligent. Spiritually intelligent. Am I right, Prabhu? I heard this from my guru. Manishyanam sahasreshu. Right? Manishi means one who is spiritually intelligent. Not the one who has one nose, 2 ears, one mouth, 2 eyes and has a face like this with hair on the top with 1, 2 hands, 2 legs. That doesn't make you Manishi. Having all that and not coming towards spiritual life, you are a 2-legged animal. That's all you are. 2 hands and 2-legged animal. So a human being is supposed to perform yajna, and when yajnas are performed properly, devatas are pleased, and devatas are pleased because it is performed properly and offered to Krishna. Sarvam Krishna Arpanamastu. And then, they will supply. And the day they feel that they should not supply to some people, they will not supply. There is no hard mandate on any devata that he has to supply. Are you following? You can't put a claim in Supreme Court that, hey, rain is not coming. I am putting a case. Supreme Court judgment, they'll give a judgment. Hey, Varuna Devata, supply in Gauli Doti. It's supply. I am Supreme Court, supply. I am Supreme Court. It's supply. He will not supply. When will he supply? Where will he supply? Because he also is having limited resources. Don't think water is unlimited. Nothing is unlimited. Everything is limited. God is unlimited. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamadachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vishishyati. Is complete. Everything that comes from him is complete. Right? So he is supplying. Even though the complete comes out of the complete still remains complete. And so he is supplying. He is supplying. He is giving it to devatas. You are a devata Mataji. I am giving you this much water. Now you decide whom you want to give this water. Who will give this water? There are 2 people here who will come to Satsang, who will come late to Satsang, who will leave early in Satsang, who will stay in Satsang. Who will give the water? Huh? You are a very partial person. Very bad person. Is she a bad person? What is the purpose of this place? Satsang. Whom should I give water to? People who come to the Satsang. Right? As simple as that. That is what devatas are doing. You can't go and complain, hey, why are you doing like this? And their purpose is to maintain the material world so that it's a correction house where living entities became corrected so that they are prepared to go back to spiritual world. As long as they are here, they are in the course, they are in the college of Krishna consciousness, they will supply. If you are not, why will they supply? You can't go and tell, I live in Banjara, I need more than. No, it will not. It will not. Are you understanding the logic? ये बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट लॉजिक है जो स्कूल में नहीं सिखा रहे, आईसीएसई, सीबीएसई, आईबी में नहीं सिखा रहे. All third class education is given in the useless colleges and schools. Most important education is this. You should teach your children this, then they will be happy. Otherwise you can't find happiness. Everybody wants people educated in ISB, IIT, IIT, IOT. What is the use? What is the use? You can't be happy. If devatas are not happy, your entire astrological chart will take a toss. You will have mental problems, you will have physical problems. What will you do with all that money and technology? Nothing. When Steve Jobs died, he died. He had no choice. He was the inventor of Apple. How he died? cancer came, he just went into his house, he was not seen, he's gone. What did he take with him? He gave so many Apple phones, to the entire world. Did he take one apple back? एक एप्पल लेके गया क्या? एक एप्पल, वो भी खाया हुआ. One apple could he take back? He can't take anything. That is the nature of this world. We have come empty-handed, we are going back empty-handed. Right? While we are here, we can use this life to go back to Krishna by reading Bhagavad Gita and understanding Bhagavad Gita provision. It's very, very important. Otherwise, we are wasting our life. And while we are living also, we can live happily by performing yajna, sankirtana yajna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Do it, do this. There is nothing else you can do. Prabhu, it is not working. It is working. If it is not working, why are you coming to Satsang again and again? The mere fact that you are coming to Satsang means it's working. How mantra works, immediately it's working. Mata Durga is deciding that. Durga Ma temple is there. She is deciding when to ring the bell. Then she wants to acknowledge what we are speaking here, bell will ring. It's working. Right? Haribo. So, Provision Matajis, take this very seriously. Death can come anytime. It's a good news I'm giving you. It's not a bad news. Right? Better to die than live in this world. Right? But become a devotee so that while you are living in this world also you are happy. Right? I'm very happy today because today is Nityananda. My Lord Nityananda Prabhu, he has appeared today. When I got up in the morning, I said, I'm not going to speak a single word before I chant my prescribed number of rounds. So I finished my 16 rounds. Right? And then I'm coming and sitting here today. And I finished additional rounds, another 2 rounds. And I'm going to chant rest of the day. Now I can chant a number of rounds. Right? So, very important. We should take prana. It's doable. If I can do, you all can 100% do. I'm most fallen fellow here. But still I'm trying. I'm trying. Somehow, Krishna, give me some determination to follow this path. It's a very difficult path. Because the world is very difficult. But when you're in good association, you can do it. Chaitanya Charan Prabhu is here. Right? Wonderful devotee. What kind of a person he is? 2 sons, to a parent. Highly intelligent from the young age. He is one of those rare people in the whole India who got 10% in TOEFL. 100% in TOEFL exam. Can you believe it? TOEFL is a test that is written to measure your English abilities. You have to go to US, you have to write TOEFL and all that. He got 100% in TOEFL. Can anybody get 100% in TOEFL? His mother, she was taking him for polio vaccination. And Krishna's plan, that the doctor who was keeping the vaccine in the fridge, current went off in the fridge. And the vaccine, instead of working to remove polio, the bacteria grew in the night, and when it was given, he got polio. And his one leg is gone. Right? But his mother immediately prayed that, oh Krishna, you have taken this from my son, but you are going to give him something great. And that's what happened. Mother's prayers to Krishna. How powerful they are. He is one of the amazing speakers which you can't even fathom. You can't even touch upon. I have seen big CEOs in the world. I have seen big philosophers in the world. I have seen big people who speak big things from Vedas, from Upanishads. He is one walking encyclopedia of Vedas. The way he can put forward, his explanation. Earlier he used to speak, people's brains used to go in fire. Then somebody says to him, Prabhu, also write it down on a board. Otherwise they can't follow what you're telling. Every single sentence. Right? And when he came to, when he was in college, he was not satisfied with the material education. Looking for something higher. And one person went and gave him Bhagavad Gita. By Srila Prabhupada. And the moment he read Bhagavad Gita, he understood this is the path I have to take. And then he started asking many, many questions to that person. You know who is that person? This guy is Radhesham Prabhu. He gave that book in book distribution. And he took that and that is Chaitanya Charan Prabhu. And then he got so much, interest in spreading this knowledge. He has written more than 50 books. You can't even imagine writing one book. He has already written 50 books. Right? And he's continuing to write. And right now, and the books that he writes now are not like any other book. There is a book called Prayers on Bhagavad Gita. You buy it from Amazon. You will be shocked. He'll take one shloka of Bhagavad Gita and he'll write a prayer against that shloka. What is the purpose of that shloka? And he'll link that shloka to another 30 shlokas in Bhagavad Gita. Now, how much grip you should have in the entire Bhagavad Gita that you are linking all chapters, all shlokas to the one shloka, right? And then he'll derive the meaning, how Krishna spoke that shloka and why he spoke in that chapter. Why he didn't speak that shloka in the 7th chapter instead of 2nd chapter. Right? And he will link it, and the linkage is not like, it's not his intelligence. Krishna is giving that intelligence. And we are very fortunate that, he visits our Satsang and is giving classes exclusively for all of us. One in the morning, one in the evening. And he'll be gone. Just few days he'll be gone. Yesterday he went to IIT Hyderabad. There he gave a class to the professors. Only the most fortunate people get to attend his classes. Most fortunate. Unfortunate people will not. Krishna will not allow only. And he will give us God will also give us the intelligence to understand what he is speaking. Prabhu, he is going to be on this planet for some more years. In the time he is going to do his best. He is going to give as much as he can. And there are similar thousands of devotees in International Society for Krishna Consciousness. You know why I love ISKCON? Because there are wonderful devotees like that, whom we can touch their feet, take their blessings. That is why ISKCON is very famous. Prabhupada produced or enlivened, and still enlivening his purports and his books, many, many wonderful souls. Like Pranavananda Prabhu, another example. Look at the age. What is his age and what is he doing? How is he speaking? Without any compromise, he is speaking the philosophy. Without any compromise. Because he wants to give the highest to people. There are many speakers. In internet, there are many speakers. But they will always go and ask them, who is God? They will think, if I tell him, will this fellow come next tomorrow or no? Means they are trying to use other people. They are not telling the truth. If somebody tells what you like, is he telling the truth, Prabhujis and Matajis? If I am sitting here and telling what you like, I will speak in a way that you come to the next class. Am I cheating you or am I using you or what am I doing? I am using you, I am cheating you. If I am speaking what Bhagavad Gita says, then I am serving you. Service should be beneficial for all of you. And there are great souls, especially in ISKCON, who are coming to speak uncompromisingly the truth. Of course, there are some who make some mistakes. It happens. Not everybody is fully trained. With enthusiasm, some preachers go and speak some things. Some places they make mistakes. But if they go back and refer back to Bhagavad Gita given by Srila Prabhupada or Srimad Bhagavatam, all mistakes are removed. And they are corrected. We are here to correct each other. For example, I am getting recorded right now. If I speak some nonsense, some other devotee will call me. Say, Prabhu, aisa kyun baat kar rahe ho? Ye galat hai. And I will be corrected. That is the reason Guru Parampara is needed. Everybody needs a Guru. Otherwise you will declare, I am Adi Guru. Huh? I am Swayambhu Guru. Right? That is the problem. Everybody needs correction. And by the way, if you have any questions that I am not able to answer, the buck doesn't stop here. Every month I try to bring one good speaker from whom I learn, and I allow all of you to learn. I enable all of you to learn. I provide for all of you to learn. And he comes in the Bhakti Center and many other places. Right? Why? Because if my answers are not convincing, because my capability is this much, you can ask him. And if his answers are not convincing, you can ask next. This is Sanatana Dharma, Prabhu. We are not dependent on one person. When Sukadeva Goswami was speaking, Sutta Goswami was hearing. When Sutta Goswami was speaking, all the rishis are hearing. And all the rishis are hearing, they are repeating it. In all Sampradaya, Sri Vaishnava Sampradaya, Rudra Sampradaya, Kumara Sampradaya, Brahma Sampradaya. You understand? Don't settle for an answer if it has not settled in your mind yet. Go and ask. Go and ask. Asking is not a problem. Question can never be wrong, answer can be wrong. Question is always right. Your answer should be right. Ask. So please take advantage of such sadhus when they come. Right? So now I am going to, what is the time? 9:17. Now I am going to spend a little bit of time on Nityananda Trayadashi, on who is Lord Nityananda. Should we do that?
Yes.
Yeah. In brief, because if I have to speak most worshipful Nityananda Prabhu, I can go on till evening also. That's not the point. Right? I'm going to give a brief and you can hear more by going to internet, going to YouTube, say, make sure you're not typing Nityananda Swami, you'll go to another film. So, when Lord Krishna appears, he appears with his consorts. And whenever Krishna appears, he appears with Balaram. Whenever Ram appears, he appears with Lakshmana. And whenever the same Krishna appears as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he appears along with his brother Nityananda. Then Balaram. That Balaram from the spiritual world. That very expansion of Krishna. And why is he coming? Here, especially in Kali Yuga, when Krishna appears, he appears as Lord Gauranga, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, because he knows that these people are the most third-class useless living entities who have continued into Kali Yuga. They were given opportunity in Satya Yuga, Treta Yuga, Dwapar Yuga, still they didn't learn, they are still continuing. So let me come in the most merciful way, giving them Krishna in the most easiest way. Kali Yuga is the most best time to take birth, because the shortcut is there right now. Bumper offer is there. Just chant Hare Krishna, follow the four regulative principles, serve the Vaishnavas, and you are going back to Krishna. Otherwise, you have to do 40,000 years of tapasya, you have to do so many austerities. What is easy? This is easy, no? Do this, right? So, in order to establish the Yuga Dharma, Swayam Krishna comes like a devotee in a Channa avatar. Channa avatar means very, very confidential, very confidential. He will not, nobody will know that he is God, but he is God. He is mentioned in the Vedas. In Vedas, there are many, many places where Lord Gauranga's appearance is mentioned. I can tell you the shlokas. Right? Even in Vishnu Sahasranam it is there. Suvarna Varna Gauranga, it will come. Right? So that very golden person with golden complexion. Why does he have golden complexion? Now I am getting into Gauranga. I have to be very careful because then I will talk about Gaur Purnima. Come back to Nitya. It's a huge subject. He is golden color because that is the color of Srimati Radharani. And why is he holding the color of Radharani? Because among all the devotees, if you hear Bhagavatamrita, which recently Gauranga Darshan Prabhu came here and did, it's in my channel, please go and hear the lectures, finding who is the greatest devotee, all the way from a king to a Brahmana, to a king, to Indra, to goes on, the chain goes on, to Prahlada, to Hanumanji, to Pandavas, to Dwarka, to Uddhava, to Gopis, and finally Srimati Radharani. Who is the greatest devotee. So Krishna sees that Srimati Radharani is serving him endlessly, tirelessly, very, very happily, and he wants to understand what is making her happy. Right? Krishna is always eager why his devotees are more happy than him. Right? Why people are behind my feet? Everybody, your lotus feet, everybody touching feet of Krishna. It's like, what is the greatest of my feet? So as Vatapatra Shai, what does he do? He takes his feet, puts in his mouth. It should be sweet, no? Why are they worshipping? There should be something in my mouth, in my feet. So he takes his feet, a small child, he puts in his mouth. In the same way, Lord Gauranga Mahaprabhu is thinking, if Srimati Radharani is so happy, let me take an avatar, special avatar, Channa avatar, confidential avatar, as a devotee, in the mood of Srimati Radharani. and perform devotion like Srimati Radharani and experience the happiness of Srimati Radharani. And that avatar is Gauranga Mahaprabhu. Shri Gauranga Mahaprabhu ki jai. Unbelievable. Ordinary people will not understand this. I don't blame them. Their IQ is so less. Right? Only the most intelligent people take shelter of Shri Gauranga Mahaprabhu in this Kali Yuga. Most intelligent. Sumedha Saha. What is that shloka? I'm forgetting. My brain is not functioning today. So there is a beautiful shloka. Yajnai Sankirtana Prayer Yadanti Hi Sumedha Saha. In this Kali Yuga, the best way is Yajna. That is through Sankirtana Yajna. And when you do the Sankirtana Yajna, you are most intelligent among everybody. And this Yajna is established by Lord Gauranga Mahaprabhu. It's mentioned in Bhagavatam. Bhagavatam also Gauranga Mahaprabhu is mentioned in 12th canto. So, here is Gauranga Mahaprabhu has appeared. So along with him, now Gauranga Mahaprabhu comes and he appears in Navadvip in West Bengal. And then he travels all the way down to South India, comes to Vrindavan, tells the 6 Goswamis, Rupa Sanatana Raghunatha Bhatta Raghunatha Dasa Jiva Gopala Bhatta Goswamis, 6 Goswamis, re-establish all the temples and write the essence of Vedas. He tells. And lot of temples in Vrindavan, specifically 6 main temples and many other temples are revived by the 6 Goswamis. And then he comes back and settles down in Jagannath Puri, where Gauranga Mahaprabhu is worshipping Jagannath and he stays in a place called Gambhira last 14 years. And then he enters into Tota Gopinath temple and goes back and he disappears. This is Gauranga Mahaprabhu's Lila, which don't think you understood because you can't in such a short way. We can speak out Gauranga Mahaprabhu's Leelas endlessly. Right? So, when Gauranga Mahaprabhu comes, along with his entire entourage comes. Everybody comes. Narad Muni comes. Right? Because Narad Muni can't stay away from Narayan. He comes as Srivas Pandit. Srivas Thakur. Right? Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Prabhu Nityananda, Shri Advaita, Gadadhara, Srivas Adi Gaura Bhaktinda. That Srivas is Narad Muni. And Radharani also cannot stay away from Krishna. Then she comes as Gadadhar Pandit. Just to stay around Gauranga Mahaprabhu. Right? And she goes along with Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, wherever Chaitanya Mahaprabhu goes, he goes as Gadadhara Pandit. And Lord Shiva, who is Vaishnavanam Yatha Shambho, he wants to serve. So he comes into the mood of Vishnu, Mahavishnu. And Mahavishnu in the mood of Lord Shiva appears as Advaita Acharya. And he comes and calls for Gauranga Mahaprabhu. Too much philosophy. That's okay. For today, this year. And then Lord Nityananda Prabhu himself is Lord Balaram, the first expansion of Krishna in the spiritual world Goloka. He comes as Lord Nityananda Prabhu. And Krishna himself comes as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And all the gopis, manjaris who are serving in the Goloka Vrindavana, they appear as different acharyas. All these acharyas that you see, they are not ordinary acharyas. They are all gopis who are serving Krishna and Radharani in the Goloka Vrindavana, in the center planet of all Vaikuntha Lokas, Goloka. There they are serving. And they appear here as different acharyas. Right? Like Rupa Goswami is Rupa Manjari. Like that. Then each identification is there. All these details are there in confidential books, scriptures. When Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came, he revealed who is who. Even Hanumanji appeared as Murari Gupta. Right? So many, all avatars, everybody wants to come. Right? Because now in this avatar, God is dancing and enjoying. Who doesn't want to come? No more Mahabharata, no more Ramayana. Just come and dance. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Most merciful. Process is so simple. Right? Just chant, eat prasadam, dance, and go back to Krishna. That also people can't do. Karma. Right? Come to Satsang. Every Saturday morning we are doing in Mayam Krishe. Every Sunday we are doing in Bhakti Center. And there are 26 places where in other communities devotees are doing. Just come. What you sit down, hear some good things, useful things for you. Learn some things. Eat prasadam. Go. For that also people don't pay. Oh, too much. That is the nature of Kali Yuga. Don't pay. So if all of you have come, you are going against Kali Yuga. You are the terrorists of Kali Yuga. Kali Yuga means what? Eat, sleep, have sex, maintain your family and die. But you are doing something more than this. What are you doing? Why did it? Self-realization. Thato Brahma Jignasa. You are waking up and asking, why did I take birth? Who am I? Like that. Anyway. So Nityanand Prabhu appears in a place called Ekachakra, which is now in West Bengal. And why is it called Ekachakra? Because when Chakra went and fell on that place. Where did the Chakra fell from? When Arjuna was not fighting to the capability that he can, because of the sentiment that of Bhishma is his grandfather, Krishna, who resolved that he will not fight, got angry and lifted a chakra to go and kill Bhishma Dev, and Bhishma Dev fell on his feet. Thank you very much. This was my ambition. I made you lift weapons. So that's a great transcendental lila between Bhishma and Krishna. Kshatriya lila. That's another Gopi lila only. Right? Shooting each other, fighting each other. Krishna also likes to fight. So he chooses whom to fight with. He doesn't fight with you and me. What will fight with Krishna? Already we have back pain, neck pain. What will he fight? Devata will do and we fight. Krishna is a good person to fight also. Right? That rasa is another rasa. I forgot the Sanskrit word of that rasa. Madhuri rasa, there are many rasas, 5 rasas. And there are many other rasas. The rasa to fight. There, that is fulfilled by Bhishma. Right? So Arjuna falls at his feet saying, please forgive me, I am trying to do my best. No, you are not trying to do your best. This is your appraisal name, you didn't do this. Go, get lost. I am going to kill Bhishma. You can't kill. No! Please, mera izzat ka khayal rakho. I am Arjuna, you are Krishna. Please. Krishna is okay. One more chance. He throws that wheel. And the throw of the wheel goes from Kurukshetra and falls in West Bengal. That is called Ekachakra. That place. And that is a very place where a great Brahmana used to stay. His name is Hriday Pandit. And his wife Padmavati. And both of them have been worshipping that they should serve Krishna in the most special way. And Krishna bestows them by allowing Lord Balaram ji to appear in their house as Lord Nityananda. Nitya Ananda, always happy. Right? You all want to be happy?
Yes.
Huh? Yes or no? Yes to bolo yaar. You want to be happy? Then you should worship Lord Nityananda. Nitya Ananda. He'll give you happiness. Eternal happiness. Not the happiness which you'll get by buying a new car. The day you buy a new car, nalanti car ekkadledu. Right? You will come, go around it, look at it, upside, downside, then you take pictures, ribbon cutting. Right? Next day you'll go on the road. Then you'll realize, so many cars are like this only.
Third day full of...
Right? Your Nityananda became Nirananda. Right? It's just a matter of time. So Nityananda means he gives eternal happiness. And eternal happiness is connection to God. Nityananda is, he gives connection to Krishna. Without becoming a devotee of Lord Nityananda, you cannot become a devotee of Gauranga. Right? We sing, right? Nittai Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol. Who is that Nittai? Right? And he appeared on this day, Trayodasi. On today he appeared in Ekachakra Nagari. And as soon as he appeared, this boy is extraordinary because he's Balaram. How can Balaram be ordinary? Right? He engages all the children in that place. 5-year-old boy, 3-year-old boy, when he was 3 years, 5 years. He was chanting Vedas. He was out of nowhere. Parents are, hey, what is going on? He will do dramas. Every day he'll do drama. And he'll do drama in such a way that all the children who are doing drama are totally immersed in the drama. They forget the world. Once he did Kalya Leela. He became Krishna. Right? He jumped into the water. And he's not coming out fully. And his father is like, hey, where is it? Where is Nitai? Where is Nitai? Where is Nitai? Mother is fainted outside. And then they bring him outside. And then he's sleeping, fainted. And he's not fainted, he's like dead only. Everybody is, completely bewildered what to do. He'll do Rama and Leela. Fight happened, right? And then suddenly he is fainted. Ravana, Indrajit hit and something happened and he's fainted. Sanjeevani has to be brought. When somebody will bring Sanjeevani, then he'll get up. Till then you don't know what's happening. Every time he does drama, everybody in tension. Right? Just like, the tension of Kulashekar Alwar, another great devotee. People were very hesitant to tell him Ramayana because he's suddenly going to that Dasya Bhava of Lord Rama. And they're deciding, now the episode of telling him the Leela of Sita's kidnapping is going to come. And they were getting concerned in the kingdom. Let us postpone this Leela. Let us try to surpass this Leela because Kulashekar Alwar, I don't know what he'll do. Right? Kulashekar Alwar is like, tell me, Ramayana. Please, I want to hear. They appointed one fellow, that one other. You tell this Leela in such a way that you're telling and not telling. How can I not tell? If Sita is kidnapped, I have to tell that. And by mistake, he tells that. And as soon as he does what happens, immediately get up. Kulashekar Alwar. Get all the army. Make everybody ready. We are going to attack Lanka. Hurry, Rama. Everybody, who told that Leela? He took all the entire army to the border of, Tamil Nadu. And he started walking into the river, into the ocean. He's in Ramayana. And then from the other side, Lord Rama has to appear now to stop this person from drowning. You're laughing. They were not laughing. They were in tension. Their king is going to die in the ocean. He's walking into the guy. Hey, Rama, I'm coming. Wait. Rama comes out. It's okay. Sita is back with me. You can go back now. Amma, I'll come back. Totally immersed. Right? Kulashekar Alwar is praise Krishna Tvadiya Padapankaja Krishna Tvadiya Padapankaja. I'm forgetting the shloka. Krishna, I'm forgetting. You know that poem? Mukunda Mala Sutra. Krishna Tvadiya Padapankaja Panjarantam Advaima Me Visatu Manasa Rajanamasa Prana Prayana Samaye Kapavata Pittho Kantha Avardhana Vidho Smaranam Kuthaste. He's saying, forgive me for the mistakes, I made 2-3 mistakes. Is that? Oh Krishna, take me now. Take me now. I am in good senses. Because when I am going to die, my Kapavata Pitta will come into my throat. I can't even chant your name. Now I am able to chant your name. Take me now. Right? Much more to this. Mukunda Mala Sutra. He sings. So here is Nityanand Prabhu, who is enjoying the Leelas of Krishna, and the entire village of Ekachakra is so much attached to him. Because their day starts with his dramas, ends with his dramas. And all the pastimes. Balaram is not ordinary. And he's waiting for Krishna to appear. 12 years after he appeared, Gauranga Mahaprabhu appeared in Navadvip. And as soon as he appeared in Navadvip, here Nityanand Prabhu in Ekachakra Nagari is shouting, Hari Bol! He's shouting, my Hari has appeared. I was waiting for Gauranga Mahaprabhu to appear. Like that. He's so happy. So we can start our pastimes. We have to dance. Our pastime is to dance. So when Nityanand Prabhu was there, then one mother and father were so attached to him. They can't even think of living without him. So one day, again, Nityanand Prabhu's job is not to stay in Ekachakra. He is supposed to go around and give the mercy. Right? So he has to meet Lord Gauranga also. So he arranged, and one Pandit, one Brahman, Lakshmipata Tirtha, he came. And he came to the house of Hridaya Pandit. Hridaya Pandit would immediately serve any sannyasi who comes. That is a culture in our Sanatana Dharma. Any sannyasi comes, sadhu comes, serve. Call your sadhus. Call sadhu to your homes. It's the greatest fortune if sadhu comes to your home. Right? A home that where sadhu doesn't come is called what? Snake's hole. Right? Flat number, I don't know where you stay. If sadhu has not come till now, what is that house? Snake hole. Snake hole means what? If you put your hand in that, what will happen? Go and try to enter any house, what will happen? Immediately one society request will come. One fellow is coming and standing in front of my house. I don't know what is the use of MC management committee, what are you doing? Snake holes. Nobody talks to anybody. Nobody goes to anybody's house. Snake holes. Though living in a society. But when we come to satsang like this, it becomes a temple. The house becomes a temple. Right? Sadhu comes, the house becomes a temple. So Idai Pandit is inviting Nityananda Prabhu. Lakshmi Tirtha. And he says, and he serves so nicely. And at the end, it's a duty of a grahast that was, how can I serve you more? How can I serve you more? And Lakshmi Tirtha says, I'm going on this parikrama of Bharatvarsha. I need an assistant who will serve me. Can you give your son? And as soon as he says that, Hidai Pandit's heart breaks. Because he can't say no. He only asked. And when will he come back? When will his son come back? He doesn't know. He's going on a tour. It doesn't have any destination. He may not come back. Right? And he cries and he weeps and he falls. And as soon as Padmavati gets to know his wife, she faints. What do you mean? He's like, we have to give. What do you mean you can give? How can we live? And the word goes around in entire Ekachakra Nagari, all families, entire village is crying. Oh, what kind of a Brahman is he who is asking for Nitai? How do you think we'll survive without Nitai? But still he gives. Next morning, Nitai takes the blessings of his parents and the elders and he walks along with Lakshmi Tirtha out of Ekachakra Nagari. And entire Ekachakra Nagari is crying. And Hidai Pandit and Padmavati can't even think of how to live. They don't know how to live. They don't know how to breathe. They don't know how to eat. They don't know how to drink. They don't know anything. They die. They leave the body. Because they can't live without. That is the attachment they have, not with their son, with the God that has appeared in their house. Entire Ekachakra Nagari becomes like a dead place. Dead place. Okay? So, somebody visits that place, I forgot, and he asks, why is this place like dead? And one person walking, one Brahmana walking in that place comes and tells, this is Ekachakra Nagari by the way, and this is where Nitai used to stay, and Nitai left. And because Nitai left, it became like this. Forgetting who is that devotee who goes there. Anyway, so there are many other leelas of Lord Nityananda Prabhu, how he went, where he went. He even meets, he even initiated Tukaram, Harinam. Then he went all the way south. He took initiation from Madhavendra Puri, who comes in the Sampradaya, right? Madhva Sampradaya. That's why we call Brahma Madhva Gaudiya, our Sampradaya. That's how we are linked through Madhvacharya, right? So so here is Nityananda Prabhu. I don't know what to say, but he is somebody who can give mercy that even God refuses. If you go to Krishna and ask, give me mercy, he'll tell what? Sarva Dharman Parityajya. Then talk to me. First, Sarva Dharman Parityajya. Hey, Krishna, get out. Not qualified. Then when he comes as Gaurang Mahaprabhu, just chant Hare Krishna. I'll give you. I am not in a mood to chant Hare Krishna. I don't want to chant Hare Krishna. Then Nityananda Prabhu will come. And he'll enter into any place. He will go to places where Chaitanya Mahaprabhu would not go. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu took sannyas because nobody was ready to listen from him. He said, sannyas ashram, everybody will listen. So the Supreme Lord took sannyas. That in itself is a big leela. I will not get into that. Though I'm getting tempted to. But he takes sannyas. But even a sannyasi, he can't go into bar and restaurant. Because in bar and restaurant, people are drinking, right? He can't go and tell them. Who can go there? A most drunkard fellow can go into bar and restaurant. And Nityananda Prabhu is the most drunkard fellow. How? He is drinking Krishna Prem. He is the maddest fellow. He can go anywhere. Anywhere he can. That is the greatness of Nityananda Prabhu. He will enter into any house, any place, and he'll give Krishna. He will go to every house. Balaram, who is a word? Sankarshan you are talking about, not an ordinary person. Right? On all the universes are standing on the tip of Sankarshan, and that Sankarshan is Balaram, and that Balaram is Nityananda Prabhu, and he goes in front of your house, flat number 506 or whatever your flat number is, and he knocks your door, and you open the door, he falls flat, Dandavat, and he's saying, please chant Hare Krishna. Because my Gauranga Mahaprabhu has come to claim all of you in Kali Yuga, my dear living entities, you are all children of God, chant Hare Krishna. Please chant Hare Krishna. That Balaram whose anger made even Bhishma fall on his feet. He went to Hastinapur. Balaram went to Hastinapur when Duryodhana kidnapped Krishna's grandson, Samba. Krishna's son, I think. He kidnapped. And then to remove that whole, I will not tell that thing. So Balaram gets to know. Balaram just went to Hastinapur. He said, give back Samba. And Duryodhana, Bhishma, and he said, no, he did whatever he did. Immediately what did Bhishma do? Balaram do? I will put your entire Hastinapur in Ganga. He took his plow, he threw it on the ground, and he pulled the entire city. He is pulling the entire city towards Ganga. That is Balaram. And that Balaram is appearing as Nityananda Prabhu, begging in front of every house and telling, please chant Hare Krishna in Kali Yuga. You can't imagine that. Right? Many Leelas. Jagai and Madai Leela. Two Brahmanas in West Bengal who were merciless, born in Brahmana family, but they got so bad association, bad habits. They are the same. Whenever Gauranga Mahaprabhu Leela happens, everybody want to appear. All devatas want to appear. Even Jay and Vijay want to appear. Even though their 3 terms are done, right? They have appeared as Hiranyakashipu, Hiranyaksha, right? And then they appeared as Ravana and Kumbhakarna. Then they appeared as Dantavakra and Shishupala. And again they appeared as Jagai. Because this time they wanted to take the special mercy, voluntary. I want to come and be participating in your Leela. They appeared as Jagai and Madai. Jagadananda Pandit, Madhavananda Pandit. But they appeared such a horrible consciousness that even Yamaraj told, we have to finish their affairs because the amount of sins they are doing, my books are getting filled. We have to do something with them. They were plunderers of wealth, they were rapists, they were murderers, they were doing everything. You can't even imagine what they are doing. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu told Nityananda Prabhu and Haridas Thakur, please go and propagate. Every day, your assignment is go out and propagate chanting Hare Krishna to everybody. Come back and give me a report. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu told. And Nityananda Prabhu, he and Haridas Thakur were going and they looked at Jagai and Madai. Jagai and Madai? And Nityananda Prabhu told, Haridas Thakur, who himself is Lord Brahma appearing in Gauranga Leela, he's like, let's do a thing, Nityananda Prabhu, not them. We'll do everybody else. And Nityananda Prabhu is a crazy person. Avadut. He will go and do the thing that nobody else will do. Once Haridas Thakur went and complained to Lord Gauranga Mahaprabhu that I will not go with him. I'll allocate somebody else with me. Why? He is going and jumping on crocodiles in Ganga. And he's chanting Hare Krishna. I can't, go around with him. He is going and doing all kinds of things. He is preaching animals, he is preaching crocodiles, he is preaching... Who will go and stand on crocodile, jump on each crocodile and, chant Hare Krishna? Who will do? I am Mesere. Like that kind of person is Nityananda Prabhu. And he goes and he looks at Haridas Thakur and he says, I think they are the best people to preach Hare Krishna. What? They are the murderers. The king of this region is not coming here because he is scared of the Jagai and Madai. They are huge, high, strongly built, and they are murderers, rapists. They have done everything. They won't think twice to do any sin. They'll go to Ganga, they'll sit near Ganga, they'll take water in their mouth. Every time a Brahmana is doing Gayatri, they'll go and they'll put on his mouth, on his face. There is no sin that they have not done. Let's not go there. They'll kill also. So they both go. Nityananda Prabhu says no. If we deliver them, everybody else will get inspired with the chanting of holy names. They'll understand the glory of holy names. So let's go and deliver. Haridas Thakur says no. Nityananda Prabhu says yes. And they both go in front of Jagai and Madai and they say, chant Hare Krishna. Jagai and Madai, hey, unko maro pagad ke. They start running. And Haridas Thakur heard Nityananda Prabhu say, you start running now. What did you do? You know what you did. And they both are running. And while they are running, Nityananda Prabhu is saying, I think still they are the best people to deliver. So forget about it. Then Haridas Thakur goes and complains to the Lord Gauranga, what is this? You know, what kind of mad person is this Nitai? He is going and doing things, I can't go and do all this. Though Haridas Thakur himself was beaten in 21 marketplaces, that's another pastime. To kill him. He was not scared of death. But this kind of madness, I can't deal with. But Chaitanya Mahaprabhu understood. Whatever Nityananda Prabhu does is next level. So next day, Nityananda Prabhu comes to both of them again. He says, Jagai and Madai. He says, please, you both are so fortunate that you can chant Hare Krishna. And I am here to help you chant Hare Krishna. Please chant Hare Krishna. And Jagai looks at Nityananda Prabhu and thinks, what kind of a fool can come and do this in front of me? He takes one pot, one big mud pot, he throws on the head of Nityananda Prabhu. Pot he throws. And pot breaks and even his head cracks. And blood starts flowing from Nityananda Prabhu everywhere. Who is he? Don't forget he is Lord Balaram. Right? And in spite of that breaking, he still looks at him and says, please chant. You can still chant, that's okay. And looking at that, Haridas Thakur is shocked. Today he is going to kill him or what? And he runs to Gauranga Mahaprabhu. That this is what is happening. Now Krishna is there, in another place. And Brahma is running to him and telling, as Haridas Thakur, this is what is happening. And in the meantime, Jagai broke his head and Madai comes and tells Jagai, hey Jagai, don't do this. I know, we don't want to do all this, but he looks to be a very saintly person. Don't kill him. You have already broken. Look at him. Even though we broke his head, he's still telling us to chant Hare Krishna. Let's not go beyond this. But, Jagai is like, what nonsense are you talking? He takes another pot to break his head. And at that time, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu comes. Lord Gauranga, Krishna himself, Vishnu. He directly walks there. And this time, the most merciful Lord Gauranga comes in his Ugra Rupa. Why? Because he can tolerate anybody doing any torture. God can tolerate any torture to himself, but if it happens to his devotees, he can't tolerate it. There is no question. And especially Nityananda Prabhu, who is Swayam Balaram, the most merciful, the one who never becomes angry, and is still not angry. His head is broken, still he is laughing and telling, please chant Hare Krishna. And he can't see that. He immediately says, Chakra, Chakra. Like that he says. Immediately Sudarshan comes on his hand. The one who was never supposed to reveal his original Rupa in this avatar, Channa avatar, is not supposed to reveal. He's revealing it now, and Jagai and Madai fall on the floor. They see Narayan with that Chakra, and they become shocked. And they are totally, perplexed. They are ready to die now. They are scared. Ugra Rupa is not ordinary. You can't imagine. And Nityananda Prabhu goes and holds the feet of Gauranga Mahaprabhu. He says, no, please. We have not come here to kill people. That you did in your past avatars. Don't do that now. This avatar is to deliver the most fallen. If you lift Chakra, then what is the hope of all these people? You have to kill the entire people in Kali Yuga. Everybody is sinful. Everybody is in that tendency. You cannot do that. Gauranga Mahaprabhu, please don't do that. But he broke your head. How dare he does that? And immediately, Nityananda Prabhu said, no, it's not like that. This Madai was trying to save me. And immediately, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu looks at Madai. Who is that person who was trying to save me? One among them? Madai, you come here. And Madai goes and sits there. He is also equal criminal. Just one good thing he did is he stopped Jagai from again attacking him. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu looks at him, you try to save my Nitai. You try to save my Nitai. I am giving you Krishna Prem. I am giving you the highest, which even Brahma can't attain, which you can't know Devdas. I am giving you the bhakti. You can go back to spiritual world. Hari Bol. And looking at this, people are like, what's going on here? The greatest criminal, right? Greatest criminal is getting Krishna Prem, which can't be achieved by doing tapasya, which can't be achieved by doing donations, which can't be achieved by doing study of Vedas, which can't be attained by doing anything. It has to be given by Krishna only. Bhakti cannot be attained by us. It has to be given. It's given just like that. And Madai faints. Hey, I got Krishna Prem for doing one small service of stopping my brother. And his brother is now looking at Madai. How did you get this? And he looks at Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. How come he got it? You tried to kill Nitai. You don't deserve anything. It's like immediately Jagai falls on his feet. We both are brothers, Mahaprabhu. Partners in crime. Both of us. Please forgive me. I have understood who are you. I have understood what mistakes you have done. I have understood there's nothing worse that we could have done. Please forgive us. And Nityanand Prabhu immediately comes to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and says, please forgive him. He is asking for forgiveness. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, looking at Nityanand Prabhu, he embraces Jagai and Madai. And as soon as he embraces Jagai and Madai, entire Mahaprabhu's golden complexion body becomes black. I say, what is this? So many sins these fellows did, Krishna just absorbed. Am tvam sarava papyabhyo moksha shyami masuja. Just took away everything. And then again it becomes golden complexion. And then Nityanand Prabhu is very happy. And Haridas Thakur is like, I know what you are capable of. By doing all this, you delivered Jagai and Madai. And then Mahaprabhu blesses, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu blesses Jagai and Madai. You both, now you become good Brahmanas. Your only job is don't commit sins again. And chant Hare Krishna and serve Vaishnavas. Serve Vaishnavas. And since then, Jagai and Madai become best Vaishnavas. They wash the feet of Brahmanas who come to take, do Gayatri in Ganga. They sit in the place where Ganga's, shore is, and they serve the Vaishnavas who come there. Even though Brahmanas, sometimes they get angry, they throw stones on them. Say, these are the people who tortured us. So we deserve it. We deserve to be beaten like this. But please forgive us. We did so many sins. And even now, that very ghat of Ganga, where Jagai and Madai were delivered and they served the Brahmanas, it is now there in Navadvip. Even now, Jagai and Madai ghat. You can go and see them. Right? And that place where they got delivered. So Nityanand Prabhu Leelas are endless. And there are many, many more Leelas. There is a Leela of, with Raghunath Das Goswami in a place called Panihati. There is a Leela of Nityanand Prabhu delivering some robbers. There is a Leela of Nityanand Prabhu. So many Leelas, So I'm not going to get into all those Leelas, but all I want to tell you is today is a very special day. Today is a very special day. Why? Today Nityanand Prabhu's birthday. On birthday we become very happy with him. He's already Nityananda. He's double Nityananda today. Today we should chant Hare Krishna. And we should beg. Though Nityananda Prabhu, I know a little about you, but whatever little I know that you are the deliverer of the most fallen. And I am the best among the most fallen. Right? I am the king of most fallen. I am the last one in the line. First one in the line Krishna is taking, but you can pick up the last one in the line. And I am the last one in the line. Right? Please accept me. I don't want to come back here again. I've done so many sins, still doing. My heart is very polluted. I don't have the capacity, the inclination to chant also. I don't have the purity to chant also your names properly. But if you if you permit, if you bestow your mercy, I can chant. Right? Please, Nityananda Prabhu. Ha ha Prabhu Nityananda Premananda Sukhi. Ha ha Prabhu Nityananda Premananda Sukhi. Kripa Balochana Karo Ami Boro Dukhi. Ami Boro Dukhi. I am in lot of pain. I am in lot of pain. Please help me. Right? And he will help us. His avatar is for that only. Right? He is avatar who has appeared to deliver the people who can't help themselves. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is appearing with the most merciful, but Nityananda Prabhu is even more merciful. That is why when Srila Prabhupada established Radha and Krishna around the world, when he went outside India at the age of 70, till 80 years he was walking and traveling around the world 13 times. Everywhere he went, before establishing Radha Krishna or along with Radha Krishna, he established Gauranga Mahaprabhu. Now if you see in all Gaudiya Math temples, you will see Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and you will see Radha Krishna. You will not see Nityananda Prabhu. But when Srila Prabhupada went to the West, he understood that these Western people are so fallen. They are in a more precarious condition. Here Nityananda Prabhu is needed. So he established Gaur Nitai. Everywhere in ISKCON temple you will see Gaur Nitais, right? Because Nityananda Prabhu is more merciful. Anybody who comes to this temple should get the mercy of Nityananda Prabhu. Their spiritual life should start. Nitai Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaura Hari Bol, Nitai Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaura Hari Bol, Hare Krishna. So I don't want to get into too many other pastimes of Nityananda Prabhu, though I am very tempted to. But I want to tell you that please take the spiritual life very seriously. I may be there, you may be there, I may not be there, you may not be there. We are all souls in a body. We are changing so many bodies. Another body is already ready. In this purport, Prabhupada is writing, another body is already ready. Right? You want that body? Already nice body. White color body. Strong body. You want that body? No. We don't want another body. We want our spiritual body. We want to go back to Krishna. Both of them. Enough of business. Enough of material business. I want to go back to Krishna. Enough. I have a wife also, I have sons or daughter also. Last life also I had a wife and sons and daughter also. Before that also I had 14 sons. Like I was a pig, I had 14 piglets. So all these births I have taken. This life, I don't want to be attached to this anymore. I want to give it to you. Right? And in the service to Srila Prabhupada, right? We have to do our best in assisting Srila Prabhupada in doing his service. We can't serve Radha and Krishna. We can't even serve Gaur Nitai. But we can serve Guru. If you serve Guru, Yasyat Prasadat Bhagavad Prasad. You serve Guru and the Guru will serve Radha and Krishna. You have to assist the Guru in doing his service. And then the maximum mercy will come. Maximum will come. You go directly to Krishna, Krishna will tell, isko hatao. But you go with the recommendation of Srila Prabhupada. Can Krishna say no? No. There is no possibility of it. There is no possibility. Radharani is like that. Radharani is most merciful. Because of Radharani we have some hope. Otherwise Krishna, are baapre. That's why we are not Krishna devotees, we are Radharani devotees. Even in Sri Sampradaya, they don't worship Ram, they worship Sita. They don't worship Narayan, they worship Lakshmi. Because Narayan is very complicated. You know what he's thinking, what will he produce? Some Brahmanda will produce and throw you into that. I don't want that. Lakshmi Devi is very merciful. Lakshmi Devi is very merciful. And like all Lakshmis are coming from Srimati Radharani. This is very merciful. Radha and Krishna are standing in the temple. Krishna is standing like this, crossed like fellow. He doesn't even stand properly. Lakshmi Devi stands very straight. Look at the Krishna, how is he standing? Does anybody stand like that? Go and see in a bus stand. Like this, like this, like this. Two legs crossed, your waist crossed, and then neck crossed, and then head crossed. And holding fruit like this. Right? Very crossed person. Only Radharani can handle this kind of cross person. We can't handle. Getting Krishna Bhakti is very difficult because it's very cross, na? How will you take Krishna inside? See, if there is a knife, something is straight, you can take directly inside, right? It's gone inside. But can you imagine a knife which is like this? How can I take that knife inside? Like this, very painful also. That's why Krishna Bhakti is very painful. Krishna Bhakti is very painful. It will test you in all corners. All corners. All problems in life will come. I'm sorry to tell you, came to Satsang, all diseases will come, all financial problems will come, all kinds of difficulties will come. Are you ready? Prabhuji, I'm not ready. You should have told before. I'm going to Tirupati for fixing all my problems only. Right? That is why Krishna Bhakti is not easy. But it is easy when you take shelter of Nityananda Prabhu. You take shelter of Nityananda Prabhu, Nityananda Trayadashi, and tell Krishna Bhakti I want. And Nityananda Prabhu will make sure that Krishna will enter your heart, even though he is crossed. And what is the greatness of Krishna Bhakti? Once a knife like this enters your body, even to pull it out, it is so difficult. Once you are attracted to Satsang, you can't leave Satsang. I'm sorry. Enter the dragon. There is only one way gate. Once you come to Hare Krishna Satsang, you experience the happiness of Hare Krishna Satsang, you hear the glories of Krishna and his devotees, you go outside and talk about real estate, you go and talk outside and talk about some deal in Orbit Mall, you go and talk about some software that has latest come, you'll tell, finish the topic. I want to go to Satsang. These useless things, kitna sunoge? Right? I want to hear about Lord Nityananda Prabhu. I want to hear about Gauranga Mahaprabhu. I want to hear about Radha Krishna Leela. Right? Nityananda Prabhu pushes the knife, pushes the Krishna into your heart so tightly that even if you want to pull it out, Anurag Prabhu, you can't pull it out. आप फंस गए, बुरी तरह से फंस गए. Yeah, it will take time. It is still going. अभी भी नहीं फंसे मतलब अभी भी थोड़े लोगों से बकवास बात कर रहे हैं हम लोग क्योंकि पूरा नहीं हुआ अभी अंदर जा रहा है वो. Once it goes inside, then there is no way out. Then Krishna will pull you right to the spiritual world. Right? You want to go back to spiritual world? Yes? Yes, we should have. We should have the desire. Then everything will happen. So we have to assist Guru in serving Krishna. And Prabhupada said, the greatest service you can do is distribute my books. Because in these books, every page is only having bhakti. There is no karma kanda. Remove any page. Any page you remove and tell me one page which says, you do this, your marriage will happen. You do this, your disease will go. You do this. No. You read this, you'll go back to Krishna. You will develop the highest perfection of bhakti. The highest. And assist in his leela. And brothers and Mataji, we are not going to take back anything from here. We keep hearing this. But we can leave something here. And I want to introduce you to that opportunity today. I want to introduce you to that opportunity that you can leave something in this world which will be benefiting your family also, even after you go. What are you planning to leave? Flat, villa, in some jilla, money. You think they'll last? They'll not last. They'll not last. If one fellow in your family becomes a bad habits person, your entire earning of your entire life you will lose in 1 year, 1 month also, 1 day also. Right? So don't think of giving all these things. Give the highest thing, give the highest property, which is Krishna Bhakti. And for that the opportunity is we are building a temple of Radha Krishna. Prabhus, we are building a temple of Radha Krishna. Do you imagine what does it mean? You think we can build? Unless he permits, you think you can build? You can't build. But he has sanctioned land here. 8th of March, Bhumi Puja is happening. 8th of March. Mark that date. Stay alive till that date. Don't die. Even if Yamaraj comes, tell him 9th March. 8th March, you have to go to Bhumi Puja. And if you go to Bhumi Puja, after that Yamaraj will not come. Then Vishnu Dutas will come. Because your jurisdiction has changed. Right? I'm not trying to do marketing proposal. I'm trying to tell you the truth. Please hear this. Opportunity doesn't come to your door every time. There are many temples. Before coming to Gachibowli or this area, there were many temples. After he came, he saw many. There is one Shivalayam there. There is some other temple nearby. Venkateshwara Swami temple is there. These temples are already there. Right? You didn't build them. They were already there. After you die also, some new temples will come, which you can't see. So you have not seen the temple that is already there being built, and you will not see the temple that will come after you die. Is that true? But here is the opportunity to see a temple which will be built in front of your eyes. From barren land to Bhavya Mandir, the temple will come. In front of your eyes it is getting constructed. Now what best I can do? You build a temple for Krishna, Krishna will build a flat for you in Goloka. Very close to his house. Nanda Yashoda Marg will be there. From there take a right, then a left, then your house will be there. Krishna will build it there. Very special devotees will build. Right? We all can participate in that. And in the temple, what is the most important place in the temple? Temple itself is important. When you go to the temple, where do you go?
To the deity.
Huh?
To the deity itself.
To the deities. To the Vigraha, Archa Vigraha. Yes or no? Are you all?
Yes.
Any doubts? Anybody else? I don't know where you go in the temple, but I go to the deity. Right? Our target is to go and see the darshan of Radha and Krishna, Lakshmi Narayana, Venkateshwara Swami. Hai ki nahi? Is that the place or no?
Yes, yes.
Many people go to temple for other reasons. Boys go to temple to find good looking girls in temple. That also they do. Once one boy was in the temple, Radha Krishna temple, he was, wherever that girl was going, he was going behind that girl. That girl was going to play the ganta, he is going again and playing the ganta. She is going to take some prasad, he is going, chasing her and going prasad. And Radha and Krishna are standing. And Krishna is saying, this idiot, he came to the temple and he is chasing that girl. And you know what Radharani is thinking? Radharani is looking at that boy's attraction for that girl and is thinking that if he becomes a devotee, how attracted he will be to Krishna also. So Radharani is standing like this, says, Krishna, Krishna. What? Krishna, look at that devotee. Which devotee, Radhe? Krishna, can't you see? He is again and again coming to your darshan. He is not coming for my darshan. That girl is walking. Behind that girl, that fellow is coming again and again. Radharani is like, no, I know him, Krishna. He is attracted to you. I am recommending him. Please take him. Now what can a husband do when wife recommends? It's not a recommendation, it's a command. Unwillingly, Krishna will tell, Radhe, you don't understand this crooked fellow. I know him. The fellow works in Infosys. He is a third class rascal. He has no values. He is coming for temple for a wrong purpose. He is going around a woman. And you are recommending him? Krishna, if you behave like this, I will leave from here. No, you stand. I accept your recommendation. Can you imagine the mercy of Srimati Radharani? Even the most unqualified fellow is being recommended to go to Goloka. And that Radharani's mood, Krishna is coming as Gauranga. And when Gauranga also says he is a third class fellow I want, then Nityananda Prabhu comes and picks up. Hare Rama. Nityananda Prabhu is the last gate. And it's not possible to cross that gate because Nityananda Prabhu doesn't allow anybody. And today is Nityananda Trayodashi. Hare Krishna. See how fortunate you are? You are reading Bhagavad Gita on Nityananda Trayodashi. So the temple is coming. So the most important part of the temple is what? Deities. Yes or no? To see Radha Krishna with Ashta Sakhis, deities in Gachibowli. You excited or no? Yes. What color should Krishna be? Black or white? Black, right? You go and look for a white color boy, but you want Krishna to be black. Anyway, so Krishna is most beautiful. Doesn't matter which color he is. So Radha and Krishna deities we are bringing. We are going to get them done. They come. But 8th of March, Bhumi Puja is happening. Right? Every one of you here can sponsor the deities of Radha and Krishna. Because buying a deity doesn't mean just buying a deity, right? There has to be paraphernalia, there has to be a whole altar, there has to be a whole temple around it. So everything it will be used. But deity, it is used for everything related to the deity. And we have an opportunity for 500 people only. His Holiness Bhakti Padma Saurabh Pracharak Maharaj was here. And we were discussing, Maharaj, how can we extend the maximum mercy to the people here? He said, let them sponsor for the deity. How many? 500 families can sponsor for the deity. And I'm sorry to tell, 200 are already gone. How much to sponsor? 5 lakh rupees. How do you block that 5 lakh rupees? No need to give 5 lakh now. Just take, so I have 10 forms here. Exactly 10 forms. And there is a form serial number. 1, 2, I was the first one to pick up. Right? I already took my form, I have already done my part. So what is the process? 8,000 rupees per month. How much is it per year? Roughly 1 lakh. Roughly 1 lakh. 1 lakh per year. You only have to give 1 lakh per year. You don't have to give 5 lakhs now. By this 1st March, give 1 lakh. By next 1st March 2027, give another 1 lakh. By 2028, give 1 lakh. Doable. It's not like not doable. You just have to commit. But whoever gives now, before this 1st March, this 1 lakh, you will come to Bhumi Puja and you will be given 2 bricks. 2 bricks. Right? 1 brick you are going to keep, you will sit in the Yajna of Bhumi Puja, by the way, and you will keep the brick there. Bhumi Pujan. Ananta Sesh will be kept underneath. On top of that, you will keep a brick. You will get an opportunity with your entire family. You can keep one brick there. And Bhumi Puja will happen. Here is a poster, Bhumi Puja. Right? 8th of March, venue, ISKCON Cyberabad. It's happening. It's not an opportunity that will come again and again. So, the whole process of Bhumi Puja, you will. How many have done Bhumi Puja in your life? You've done Hari Puja. Very rare, Prabhu, I'm telling you. It can't be done unless he permits. So, you're going to get there and you want to sit there. You will be given 1 brick. And 2nd brick also will be given. What will you do with the 2nd brick? You will bring it to your house. And the brick will have your family name. Your name, your family name. Right? And you will bring it to your house and you will keep in your Garbhagudi of your house. In your house you are worshipping, Lakshmi Narayan you are worshipping, whoever you are worshipping, you will keep the brick there. Every day when you are offering lamp, you will also offer to that brick. And the day temple construction goes to a point where it can take 2 years, it can take 3 years, whatever time it takes. All depends on our enthusiasm. And you are giving your 1 lakh every year. The day the temple Garbhagudi is ready and the Vigrahas are ready, that day you will take this brick, keep on your head and walk to ISKCON Cyberabad and keep it under Radha and Krishna deities. Very good. And your family name is engraved for the rest of eternity. Every time your great grandson will come. What is your name, Adi? Sorry. Your family name? Sumitra?
Bhomik.
Bhometi.
Bhomik.
Bhometi.
Bhomik.
Bhomik. Sorry, I'm not hearing it. Sumitra Bhomik. So I'm just taking an example. Somebody comes from your family. You're gone. Somebody in 2000, what is now 2026, 2162. I'm pushing it 130 years later. Somebody is coming to the temple and he sees Bhomik family. Hey, I be Bhomik. I'm also Bhomik. Correct only, yeah? Bhomik only. Hey. Then you'll go and see the donors and they'll see your name. My great grandmother has contributed to this deity, Radha Krishna. Right? And what we are constructing will remain forever. Temple is meant to give shelter to lakhs of people. Lakhs of people. And those lakhs of people, when they come there, they'll see your name. Now, I'm not trying to sell your name. Why people write their name in the temple? Why? Not because they want to get a recognition. Actual reason is, people, when they come to the temple and see your name there, for example, my name is Leelanandas, if they see, what is it? Leelanandas, as soon as they read my name, Krishna will bless me again. Because Krishna is hearing my name. They want your name to be chanted. Thousands and lakhs of people will chant your name. And every time somebody chants it, somebody repeats your name, Krishna hears it. Yeah, I know that Leela. He was there here over 200 years ago. He remembers. And the soul is connected back to Krishna. Wherever I am, whether I'm in an animal body or a bird body because of my sins, Krishna is remembering my name. I'll get another opportunity to go back to Krishna. You want to give this as a gift to your parents? You can write your parents' name. Right? Your ancestors. We do Pitru Pakshas, we do so many things for our ancestors. What can be great than this, than putting your ancestral name inside the temple itself? Right? So I only have 10 forms here. All you have to do, pick up the form. There is a QR code below. Think about it, how you want to pay, when you want to pay. I would pay entire 5 lakhs now only because I don't know next year I'll be there or not. But no pressure. I want to do it. Two brothers want to do it together. I can't afford 1 lakh right now. 50,000 let's do. Do it. But family name will be only one. One will be allowed. One family name. Right? Because that family, your name, you can engrave it. We will take details from you. As soon as you take this form, you have to send your details to me and make the payment. And then next year you have to pay next 1 lakh again. Next year you have to pay 1 lakh again. And if you think you're not earning enough right now, if you take this form, he'll make you one. You'll get a sudden promotion. Your boss will call. Hey, your report is very good. I send it every day. Today I liked it. Here is the promotion. Don't think how the funds will come. Wherever Narayan is there, Lakshmi is always there. Right? So, here is your opportunity. You can come and pick up this form. Today is Nityananda Radashi. Very special day. Actually, today I was going to cancel this class because I have to go to the center but I felt, why not give the greatest opportunity to all of you personally? Is that a good idea? Yeah? Okay. So, there are many other sevas. DT sponsorship is 5 lakhs here. This is what it is. You just have to fill your details and you'll also get a ATG receipt which you can claim for your taxes. Every year you can claim. Every year 1 lakh investment you can claim. That also is there. So you get a proper ISKCON receipt and it will be used in purchasing Radha Krishna DTs. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. So who wants to take the first form? Yes, you want to take? Please come and take. Very good. Everybody chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. What is your? Can you give the mic to him? His family name will tell. Beta, yeah, mic hello. You tell your family name, your parents' name.
My name is.
On the mic.
My family name is Bansal.
Bansal, very good.
My parents are Alok Bansal and Richa Bansal.
Alok Bansal Prabhu, Richa Bansal Mataji ki Jai, Hari Bol, Hare Krishna. Congratulations, Prabhu. So DTs will have, your name is going to be there under the DTs, which forever. Hare Krishna. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna. Let's congratulate them. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Any other family? Hari Bol, Prabhu, Hare Krishna. Please. Hare Krishna. Come on, let's congratulate. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Prabhu, can you give the mic to him? I want Nityanand Prabhu to hear his name today. Very special occasion. Yes, Prabhu.
My name is Aviral Nigam.
Aviral Nigam.
And
Your parents' names?
Parents Mr. Avdesh Kumar Nigam and Pushpalata Nigam.
Hari bol. Let's pray for his
Wife
family.
also.
Any good wife?
Rachita.
Her name?
Rachita Nayyar.
Rachita
Nayyar.
Nayyar. Hari bol. Mataji. Thank you for you're such a young couple and you're coming forward for such a holy reason, Prabhu. I'm so happy actually. You're an inspiration.
Hari bol.
And it's a great opportunity. Great opportunity. We spend money on buying cars, spend money on buying mutual funds, so many things. But this is eternal investment. Right? And every penny will be used for the right purpose. It's going into a trust account and it's our responsibility to make sure it is come. Hare Krishna. Thank you, Prabhu. Let us chant once again. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. How many decisions in your life you make without taking permission? All decisions. Don't tell me you're taking decision by asking permission every time. Right? Maybe someday. But this decision should not be taken with permission. Because this is Atma and Paramatma connection. Atma and Paramatma. Don't think, I'll go discuss, take permission. No. What is there to discuss? This is your connection with Krishna. You came as a single soul onto this planet, you will go back as a single soul from this planet. Right? And then you invest. You are investing his money only, na? Who is giving you money? He is only giving you money, na? Right? You are giving it back to him. See, you can sit down, bro. You can give the mic to Anurag, bro. So, you see, I'll give a small example. A father comes to his house from office, right? And he has a small child in the house, a 5-year-old child, right? And he knows the 5-year-old child likes dairy milk chocolate. Right? So the father gets a dairy milk chocolate to his house. Father only earned the chocolate. Father only earns money. 5-year-old child doesn't earn anything. Huh? So father bought a dairy milk chocolate. He came to his house. He entered the house. Immediately the son, Papa, Chindu, Nana Chindu, child is very innocent, loving to the father. He comes and hugs. And father opens his office bag and he removes a dairy milk. Hey, here is a dairy milk chocolate for you today. Like that. The child takes that dairy milk. Huh? Amma, I got a chocolate. You all did that sometime, if you remember. And he takes the chocolate, he runs into his hall and he's like opening it and he's staring it and he wants to eat it. Mother is shouting, don't eat the whole thing, it's not good for you. I don't care, I want to eat it. And then child opens it and he breaks the chocolate and he stops. Child just stops. And he comes back to his father, breaks one more piece and says, Nana, this is for you. Prabhuji said, you tell me, that chocolate that his 5-year-old son is giving, is it more sweeter than anything else on the planet? Yeah? Why? Why is it more sweeter? It's filled with love. Whatever you have right now, everything, including this body that you have right now, is given by Krishna. When you declare that you want to give something back, he becomes very pleased. And that is the formula of this world. When you go to Ganga, what do? Take the water from Ganga, give it back to Ganga. We are all going to go back. We all will become, our body will become stool, because if body is left alone, worms will eat and they'll leave stool. Or will become mud, or will become ash. That's all it will be. Everything will be gone. But our name for what we did, with the family name, with the Gotra, it is mentioned on the brick. And it will always remain under Radha Krishna, and the opportunity doesn't come again and again. Already gone. And this is being done, in all satsangs right now. And I can guarantee this week all forms are gone. Because Krishna will choose, Krishna will give. Right? So, here's the opportunity. Who wants to take the third form? Hare Bol, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Come on, everybody. Chant. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Thank you, Mataji. Can somebody get the mic to her? Just pass on the mic to her. Let's congratulate her and her family. Mataji, your name, your family name and your parents' name. Parents' name specifically.
Yeah,
On the mic.
I'll name my in-laws for this actually.
Your in-laws, Hari Bol. You're so fortunate to have such in-laws, and Allah is so fortunate to have you.
So it would be Tappan Kumar Bhomik, he's here.
Prabhuji is here? Oh, Hari Bol, Prabhuji, Hare Krishna, very nice.
Yeah. And my mother-in-law, Sanjukta Bhomik.
Bhomik family, Hari Bol, Hare Krishna. आप खुश हैं प्रभु जी? हैप्पी? कैसी बेटी मिली आपको? Hare Krishna. So happy, Mataji. You actually won Krishna's heart even more. I also want to hear your parents' names.
My father is Brajabandhu Sahu and my mother is Susama Sahu.
Sahu family.
Got initiated recently, my mother.
Really? Hare Krishna. They're already on perfect track. Hare Krishna. Thank you. Thank you. Let us chant for their entire family for entering Radha Krishna's lotus feet. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. May Nityanand Prabhu bless you with Krishna Bhakti. Hare Krishna. Thank you. Very good. Anyone else? We have 7 more forms. Right? As I said, there is no commitment to give right now. You have time. You have 1 month to give 1 lakh. And if that also you have difficulty, you can come and talk to me. I'll talk to the temple committee. I'm part of the temple committee. I'll talk to them. How much does it cost to fill a petrol tank? 4,500? 2 petrol tanks in a month, 8,000 rupees. Right? Is what you have to give for 1 month. It's a great opportunity. Right? Because you're all coming to Satsang sincerely every week. I'm giving this opportunity to all of you. After this, I'm going to take it to Bhakti Center. And there, I may want to go for new forms, not these forms. If somebody wants to take. Come on. I'll chant 3 Hare Krishna mantras. By that time, you can raise your hand or we'll end it here. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Anybody wants to take? Hare Krishna, Hari Bol, Hari Bol. Thank you. Thank you, bro. Please. Hare Krishna. Thank you. Please give the mic to Prabhuji. Let us congratulate Prabhuji. He has come and is delivering his family to Radha Krishna. Come on. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Thank you, Prabhu. Your good name?
Vinayak.
Vinayak Prabhu. Any family name?
Akula.
Akula. I want all devotees to hear his family name. Because there is Paramatma inside everybody. We all are going to pray for him. And your parents' name, Prabhu?
Akula Sriram Chandramurti.
Akula Sriram Chandramurti?
Akula Jansi.
Akula Janasi Murti. Sri Ramachandramurti. Hare Krishna. Enta Dushravatulu Milanti Vinayakuni Gani. So let us pray for entire Akula family and their ancestors for taking this very big decision that their family name will go underneath Radha Krishna, who will be established here. We should be alive to witness such a nice occasion. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Anil Prabhu and Shalu Mataji already taken forms. Some devotees have taken 10 forms to go and give it because this is the greatest gift. They want to encourage their family members also to take. Right? Thank you, Anil Prabhu. Shalu Mataji. Shalu Mataji is not here. Let's chant one Hare Krishna mantra on Nityananda Tradasi for Anil Prabhu and Shalu Mataji. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Prabhuji, I'll tell you, when you make a commitment, then your heart will actually become very happy. Because now you'll be fixed. Every day morning you'll get up and think, how should I fulfill this commitment? Krishna consciousness, no? Consciousness is what? All the time you're conscious of it. And you should not commit something that you can give. If you're calculating, my income, my salary, saving, fixed deposit, okay, Prabhu, I can give. Then you're not depending on Krishna. Dependence on Krishna means you don't know whether you have it or not, you have it enough or not, and then you go for it and say, okay. And then you're thinking about it all the time. Right? When I took these 10 forms, did I think, Arey, how will I give? Whom will I give? No. It is his problem, not my problem. His temple, na? Unka ghar bana rahe na? It is Radha Krishna's temple, na? Not my temple. Na? You figure out whom you want to give the mercy. I am sitting here with the forms and telling, okay, you take. Now Krishna has to choose the family. Paramatma inside your heart is talking to you. Right now it will talk to you. And tell him. Tell. He talked to Vinayak Prabhu. Right? And once you give the commitment, then your meditation, your chanting, your prayers, everything will be how should I fulfill this commitment. Just like marriage. Getting married is not easy because you have to commit. You have to commit a chaste relationship with one person for the rest of your life. However that person is. There is no word for divorce in our Sanatana Dharma. There is no word. We consider that as a gift of God. Even if the gift is sometimes heavy to lift, difficult to handle, difficult to maintain, still that is a gift of God. And that is what you do in Vivaha Yajna. In the same way, here also, you are entering the Yajna. We told, right? Parjanyo Yajna Sambhava. We told, right? This is what you are doing. Huh? Parjanyat Yajna Sambhava. Yes. Right? So, this is Yajna. And you are remembering that Yajna throughout your life. And 5 years, you are telling Krishna, I have done the commitment, you take care. Just like Arjuna told Jayadratha, I will kill you by tomorrow. And Krishna told, how can you tell that? It's your problem, he told. It's your problem. Mera problem nahi hai. You first, I was not right to do war only, you told Bhagavad Gita. Now I am doing the war, I have to kill this fellow. No, you think, how I am going to kill? In the beginning of Bhagavad Gita, Krishna tells whom all, through Duryodhana, he makes him utter all the names in the beginning of Bhagavad Gita. And all those people are gone. And in 11th chapter, he also tells, actually you are only Nimitta Matra. I have already killed these people. Jayadratha's name is not there. But when he is telling in 11th chapter, Krishna takes Jayadratha's name. Duryodhana will take Jayadratha's name, who is not even a significant Kshatriya. Krishna takes Jayadratha's name in Bhagavad Gita. Which means what? Krishna already knows. He wants to give confidence to Arjuna at a later date that you are going to take a front to kill this fellow. By the way, you are a Nimitta Matra, I have already killed that fellow. Right? So Krishna already knows. What is our situation? Krishna already knows. Right? So, Prabhuji and Matajis, once again, an opportunity. How many more are left? Only two? 6 are left? Okay, Hare Krishna. Any other family who wants their name to be written under the Garbhagudi of Radha Krishna temple in ISKCON Cyberabad? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Anybody else? Done? Okay, Hare Krishna. Namaste Narasimhaya. Prahlad Ladanayi. Hiranya Kashi Korvakshaha. Shilakankana Kalaye. Ito Narsimho, Parato Narsimho. Yato Yato Yami Tato Narsimho. Bahir Narsimho, Hridaye Narsimho. Narasimha Madhu Sharanam Prapade. Abhakara Kamara Bare Nata Madhuta Shinga Dalita Hiranya Kashipu Tanubinga Keshavadrita Narahari Rupa Jai Jagadish Hare, Jai Jagadish Hare, Jai Jagadish Hare. Avatara Kamala Varina, Adbhuta Shringara, Haritani Keshavadhrita Narahari Rupa Jai Jagadish Hare Jai Jagadish Hare Jai Jagadish Hare Jaya Narasimhadev 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 Jaya Narasimhadev Jaya Prahlad Maharaj, Prahlad Maharaj, Prahlad Maharaj, Jaya Prahlad Maharaj. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada. Jaya Jaya Gurudev, 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 Jaya Jaya Gurudev. Padittai Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Padittai Gaura Hari Bol. भक्त विघ्नाश नरसिंहदेव भगवान की
जय।
भक्त शिरोमणि प्रहलाद महाराज की
जय।
ऐसी भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी श्रील प्रभुपाद की
जय।
अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की
जय।
ऑल assembled devotees की
जय।
भगवद गीता सत्संग की
जय।
अपकमिंग इस्कॉन साइबराबाद राधा कृष्ण मंदिर की
जय।
निताई गौर प्रेमानंदे
हरि बोल।
लॉर्ड नित्यानंद प्रभु की
जय।
नित्यानंद त्रयोदशी की
जय।
निताई गौर प्रेमानंदे
हरि बोल।
हरे कृष्ण ब्रदर माताजी. Please excuse me, forgive me if you felt I was applying any pressure by doing. I'm not a salesman. I don't know how to do this. I'm only insignificant beggar of my guru. Still learning how to beg. I don't know. But if you still feel, you want to do this, please come and meet me. And you have any financial trouble to do it initially, I'll try to help. I'll try to help by funding it. That offer I'm giving. You want me to pay on your behalf, beginning, you want to give it to me slowly, that also not. Because why am I doing this is because I don't want you to lose a great opportunity. Sometimes great opportunity just come to our doorstep and then we think a little and it's gone. But see, temple construction doesn't happen every time. And especially so close to our house, it will never happen. Every time you go to the temple, you will remember that this Archa Vigraha, I have done some part to it, with my skills, as a family, and our family name is there, right? So it's very nice. Hare Krishna. So I will have to leave a little early today, immediately rather. Some of you who are fasting, who are part of this, fast, I've anyway got prasadam, which is Ekadashi today. So it's okay. You can eat, you can honor it. It's equal to fasting. But if you want to fast till 12, and that is Nityananda Trayadashi. And if you want to hear from His Grace Chaitanya Charan Prabhu, you can come to Bhakti Center. Hare Krishna. Hare Bol. Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. Thank you very much. I'm here for the next few minutes. In case somebody wants it, you can come back. If you have any doubts, you can come and ask me. Any doubts anybody has? I can clarify. Yeah, please, somebody can go and honor, start serving, and everybody will take. I didn't order much today because